the rule of 2S in mastering the simple present. 1. Issue. At the end of the lesson, 2/7 of Year 5 students were unable to master the simple present. They scored less than half of the questions for the simple present exercise. 5/7 of Year 5 students mastered about simple present, but still need to enhance and make sure that they can score full marks for simple present exercise. Learning in a small group or pairs is hard to conduct in helping each other to master the simple present because of the situation of the COVID-19 pandemic. Therefore, the teacher has to find the best solution to help students master the simple present. 2. Observation. 1. Based on the observation during the learning lesson, 2 students of Year 5 were unable to master the simple present. This may cause students to make mistakes during exercise practices, writing sentences, or writing essays. Okay, this is an example of students of Year 5 that they have made mistakes during exercise practices for simple present. 2. Based on the observation during the learning lesson, with the relationship of the problems faced by Year 5 students were hard to memorize the rule of simple present in table form. 3. Reflection. Okay, let's see observation 1. Why students cannot master the simple present well? This is because students are not familiar and hard to remember the rule of simple present in table form. What is the background of the students? Students seldom use English in their daily life. What are the students' learning ability? Students can learn well with teaching aids or fun learning. How this thing will happen? Students seldom use simple present in their daily life. Are the students' problems or the problems of the teacher? The teacher must find a suitable method to help students to improve themselves in mastering simple present. Let's look at observation 2. Why students cannot memorize the rule of simple present? This is because students hardly memorize the rule of simple present by using a table format. Why my teaching method used unsuccessfully helps my students to master simple present? Students need an interesting method to help them to memorize the rule of simple present. What method is suitable for my students? Easy to remember and fun method. What can I do to make my students understand simple present? I must create a simple and fun method to help students to understand simple present well. How can I determine an effective method to help my students? I must find a simple and fun method to help students to do actions in helping them to remember the simple present. 4. Research plan. 4.1 General Objective. students will be able to identify the correct verb form for the simple present. 4.2 Specific objectives. Students will be able to remember the rule of the simple present by using the slogan 2S. 2S stands for Superman and Special. 2. Students will be able to learn simple present in a fun way. 3. Slogan of 2S can increase the students' learning motivation in grammar. 4.3 Population and Sample. Group 1. 2 students who are not yet master the simple present. Group 2. 5 students who are needed to enhance their mastering skills on the simple present usage. 4.4 Indicator of intervention. Group 1. 2 students are able to correct at least 3 over 4 questions of simple present exercises. Group 2. 5 students are able to score full marks for simple present exercises. 5. Research procedure. Timetable of research. Date or time. Date on 7 April 2021, about 1 hour. Action. The teacher taught the rule of 2S by asking students to say one person or one thing needs Superman, I, you, special. And then students did the simple present exercise in the classroom with the help of the 2S slogan. Record. Number 1. 2S stands for one person or one thing needs the Superman to help. That means need to add S for the verb form in a sentence. I and you special. No need to add S for the verb form in a sentence. 2. The teacher recorded students' mark for the exercise on the simple present. 3. Students are still not familiar with the 2S slogan. On 14 April 2021, about 1 hour. Action. The teacher taught students the rule of 2S with actions, and then students did the simple present exercise in the classroom. Record. First, the teacher recorded students' marks for the exercise on the simple present. 2. Students enjoy the slogan of 2S with actions. On the day of 19 April 2021, about an hour, students say the rule of 2S with actions and did the simple present exercise in the classroom by themselves. Record. Number 1. The teacher recorded students' marks for the exercise on the simple present. 2. Students enjoy the slogan of 2S with actions. The action is created by the student with the guidance of teacher. On the day of 23 April 2021, about an hour, students say the rule of 2S with actions and did the simple present exercise in the classroom confidently by themselves. This is an enhancement practice. Record. Number 1. The teacher recorded students' marks for the exercise on the simple present. 2. Students enjoy the slogan of 2S reactions. 6. Observation after research. At the end of the research, 6 over 7 students score full marks for the simple present exercise. 1 over 7 students may need to have more exercise to score full mark for the simple present exercise. As a saving goal, practice makes perfect. The rule of 2S is fun and easy to remember with interesting actions that has helped students in mastering the simple present well. This is the result scored by students of Year 5 with the use of 2S slogan in completing the simple present exercise. Let's see. From the first day, we can see that 2 students score a low mark for the simple present exercise. But after they familiar using the 2S slogan, their marks are slowly increases. So this can conclude that after using the 2S slogan in memorize the rule of simple present, it helps students master the simple present in a fun and effective way. Seven, reflection after research. The rule of 2S in mastering the simple present is fun and interesting. Students who are interested in an academic topic will more likely to go to class, pay attention, become engaged, take more courses, as well as process information effectively and ultimately perform well. This quote from Hedy and Harrekiewicz, 2000. Besides, when the teacher guides students to meet their needs and interest learning environment, they will stop worrying, be more confident and excited in learning. Therefore, the fun and easy way to remember the rule of 2S for the simple present is suitable for applying to all primary school students, regardless their age and place. Thank you for your listening.